So before we get to the Final Four, let's talk about Shaheen Holloway and St. Mary. What's that school called?
St. Pete.
St. Peter. Yeah, St. Pete's. Right. Shaheen Holloway just accepted the job at Seton Hall, his alma mater in New Jersey. He doesn't have to move houses. We kind of figured he was going to get a great job after this run because that's how
And
it
he was
works.
an assistant there too before he got the job at St. Pete. He was an assistant there for 5 years.
And again, he's a McDonald's All-American who went there, like one of their distinguished alums, if we're being honest. So St. Pete made that run. Shaheen Holloway, he had that. Is it Shaheen or Shaheen? I think I spelled his name wrong.
Shaheen.
N or M?
N, as in nigga.
I spelled it
You
wrong.
got to be on the phone, and when somebody wants you to spell out something, they're
Bro,
like D as in dick, like.
Bro, I spelled it wrong on accident too. That's the worst part. Bro, it's a typo. So Shaheen Holloway, he's at Seton Hall, man. How did that St. Pete's run make y'all feel? I mean, I think it's the best low seed run that we've ever seen in our lives. Okay,
by far. I mean, and I can even remember back then. I think it was 05 or 06 when George Mason made the run. They were. That was the first time I remember seeing a team like make a run that shouldn't have. And then VCU did it with Shaka, who is now, he went from Texas to now he's at Marquette. But like Shaka Smart, black coach, because he's a black coach, kind of similar in a weird way, because he had like the moxie. He was younger, like for college coaches, he's young. And they made that run. But I think by far, just because of them being a 15 seed and who they beat, the Murray State one wasn't too big of a surprise. Now, we got to remember they beat them by double digits. But the fact that they beat Kentucky and Cal, they beat Murray State, who, for what it's worth, still has been a really good program the last 5 years. I mean, look at John Morant. That's the coach that was at Murray State. That's who recruited John Morant. John Morant was like, I'm going to sign with you. So they beat them, and then you beat Purdue, who I was very high on all year. They were so good this year. And then you beat wait. Yeah, Kentucky. Yeah, okay. They lost in the Elite Eight. And then you lost to UNC, who has, for what it's worth, since they beat Duke in Coach K's last game, it's kind of seemed kind of like a team of, I don't know.
I mean, they're full of McDonald's All-Americans. It's not like they're a bum-ass roster. Like, they underachieved.